Welcome to the season lane. Here is the battlefield for tanks and warriors. When laning, a little mistake may get you a single kill and make you at a disadvantage on the lane. So is there a hero suitable for novice players that can easily survive on the season lane? Today we are going to teach you how to use Taara like a robber, driving your enemies mad cause they can hardly kill you. Tuition. So what is the robber mode Taara? Choose Punish as Taara's talent and invade your enemy's jungle to rob their resources, quickly clear the waves and develop to level 4, and then you can plunge into the enemy's jungle to start your own robber journey. Regular heroes often find it too slow to clear the monsters and be caught when counter-jungling, but Taara's passive offering her high attack damage can effectively solve this problem. Taara's ultimate offers blood regeneration. Using ability 1 can help her jump over the wall to escape, so it was difficult for the enemy jungle to catch Taara. We can come to the enemy's jungle after clearing the wave and loot their jungle as a real robber. Unlike using Taara as a tank, robber mode Taara needs to choose different arcana: 10 Skewer, 10 Guerrilla, 10 Onslaught, and 1 Atrocity. This set of arcana provides Taara with a movement speed bonus and 100 points armor pierce bonus, plus the attack power bonus provided by Taara's passive. You can become a tyrant when laning. The only disadvantage is that Taara is relatively fragile in the early game. You need to pay attention to the map more to avoid being caught by enemies. The core is farming. The core of robber mode Taara is farming. The core equipment is Leviathan, which deals continuous burning damage to nearby enemies every second, and 100% more damage to minions and monsters. After buying Leviathan, you are already a qualified robber, and the extremely fast farming ability helps you buy equipment faster. The Taara with complete equipment can easily push the line and defeat dragons, let alone jungling and destroying terrace. With high survivability, Taara also has high damage. No wonder a marksman has to escape seeing such a beast like Taara. The build order of Taara. Start with Kukuri to synthesize the Leviathan, then choose the Gilded Greaves to increase the resistance, and then purchase the Shield of the Lost and Gaia's Standard to provide Taara with enough armor and magic defense and cooldown reduction. Then directly build the deadly weapon of robber mode Taara, Longinus Spear, to optimize her attack damage. Now Taara's equipment is complete. She can resist tons of damage and move very fast. Just enjoy the feeling of leaving enemies behind and robbing their resources. Let's watch a previous recording and see how the robber mode Taara told her enemies. Practical tips. Come to the lane quickly and directly learn ability 2, Whirlwind, to clear waves. After reaching level 2, try to invade the enemy's jungle. You should counter jungle, but it's not a must. You can farm steadily to level 4 and fight dragons with the jungle to get resources. After building Leviathan and Gilded Greaves, robber mode Taara can work in enemy's jungle recklessly. In the early and mid game, is there your advantage to counter jungle or clear waves and suppress enemies' warrior on Dark Slayer lane, thus getting more time and space to farm and support other lanes. After building certain equipment, you must defeat more dragons and destroy more terrace to expand your advantage and win the game as soon as possible. Once your equipment is built enough, guide your teammates to harass the enemy and initiate more fights. When at a disadvantage, you should exert your ability to clear waves and push the line to suppress the enemies and win time for your teammates to farm. You can directly jump to the enemy core hero in team fight. Taara with low HP has devastating damage, and it is solely profit if we perish together with enemy's ADC. At last, let me recommend a set of equipment that I usually use in case you don't know what to build. Leviathan, Gilded Greaves, Shield of the Lost, Gaia's Standard, Longinus Spear, and Mail of Pain. Replace the Gilded Greaves with Blade of Eternity in the late game. If you want to learn more tips on other AoV heroes, subscribe to our channel.